Been a while, hasn't it?
Hello there. Well, I think Lady Neil was hoping to discuss something with you.
Right. Here's the thing. Wait, before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks. I hear you saved my dear little sister. Celica Sulica truly landed in hot water. Really, thank you.
But little sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I am not worthy.
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We Clue are all one big family, aren't we?
Perhaps, but you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clerian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Lady Neil.
Whoops, we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks. It'll be easier if you see the data firsthand. Right then, first, take a look at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us? I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Clerian, so that means...
Yeah, those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Clerian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them Skells? The model is old, practically antique. But these were special Skells who once served as personal bodyguards to a certain Custodian. They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind? Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you'd be wrong. The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself. Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those Skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality of the High Custodian Neil Nail. I did. By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones. She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neil Nail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires. The point is, those Skells are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neil Nail. Let's call the white one Neil Nail Albus, and the black one can be Neil Nail Fervus. Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Clerian influence. That is the duty of a Neil Nail. And that's why we were attacked. Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neil Nail in her coffin. As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us. Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please? Thank you. I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced we'll be able to pull this off.
Lady Neil, let me accompany you too. I promise I won't slow you down.
Thank you, Celica. With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
First off, we'll need to find your predecessor's Skells, won't we?
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins and cauldrons. If the Skells are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At once, Lady Neil. Nothing yet. Your forebears' Skells refuse to surface. Perhaps the ruins of Cauldros really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn, very different to the peaceful faith it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is, where to look. Perhaps we should try thinking more central.
Central, you say?
From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat? Yes, he would. For a variety of reasons, throughout history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense? Just as the Skells are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
Company! Open wide! Perfect! Moving and landing that fight, but here goes! Lock this!
One enemy is fighting from a post!
No time for downtime!
Slash!
One down! Get ready to blast another target!
My mark is also so
Upper hand!
Keep fighting from a post!
Alright, through the Skell!
Fire! You think this proves anything?
Flame grenade! Slash! Power dive!
I've done a mighty blow!
Block this! Assault hammer! Topple them! Fire away! Green hands! Infuriate! You're finished! I think I can manage a little cover fire. I made sure they had dinner. Attack from range!
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill will.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Lady Neil!
Yeah, we found our Skells. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these Skells are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
cut in and furious blast! Slap! Block this! Triple them and pile on the hits! Sliding! Look at that! Worked like a charm! Slap! I'm doing that in fighting, but here goes! Look at that! Upper hand! Follow up with melee attack! Tornado blade! Did it! Triple them and pile on the hits! Tornado blade!
I shall
Riding blade! Rising blade! You cut in and do the rest! Get in close! Overdrive! Blade slur! Tornado blade! Rising blade! Tornado blade! Overhead! Power dive! Rising blade! Here goes! Flame grenade! Look at that! Looks like a shot! Slash! Furious slide! Defensive stance! Look at that! Fast fight! Here goes! Fire on the big sucker! Keep it going! Tornado blade! Leave it to me! Bump up now! Assault hammer! Assault hammer! Furious blast! You cut it into the rest! Riding! Block this! They're tough. Let's buff up and get tougher. Infuriate! It's my turn! Power dive! Slash! We have to turn this around! Buff me up! Sky high! Stay close, Lord. Sliding! Blade slur! They're tough. Let's buff up and get tougher. Can I go home now? Defensive set! Infuse it, aura! Tornado blade! A little longer! Tornado blade! Bruce screaming up! You cut in and do the rest. Rising blade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Bullet storm! Attack at range! Keep it going!
Purple blade!
Ha! A break! Tornado blade!
Into the press!
Lock this! Rising blade! Flame grenade! Blade slur! Infuriate! Furious blast!
I retire! Triumphant scream!
Reverse!
Beam Purple blade! Astrolibrium!
This tornado blade! Give me some cover fire! This one's got your name on it! You don't infuriate! I like those balls. Rising blade! Furious blast!
Into the fray!
Get in close!
Time to drop my skills!
Blade slur!
Is this my end?
I'm really feeling it! What? You don't have to feel me. Hey! Pathetic. Tornado blade! Flame grenade!
Purple Rondo! Subterfuge!
Furious blast! Space! This is hot!
Can you move?
I hate sleep.
Ionic speed!
Follow my lead! Bruce screaming! Back on your feet, Doc! Give me some cover fire! Work well, Shadow Tornado blade! Slap! No, I did it! Rising blade! Look at that! Looks like a charge! Flame grenade! Assault hammer! Slap!
Subterfuge!
Primer! Rising Me first!
Even Oren, turn things around!
Sliding Slinger! Tornado Blade! Free
Our
Edge!
hands run them through! Now,
Infuriate!
Myopic Speed!
This is where I run! Give me some cover fire! Flame Grenade! Upper hand! Furious Blood! Blade Slur! Sliding Slinger!
Can I go home now?
Subjugate!
Move! I'm doing good!
Does that mean I
Your
can
turn
rest?
to land a hit. Rising Blade!
Can I go home now?
Scott Hot!
It's
Lock this!
sorry.
Topple down! Fire away!
My marksmanship also knows
Hey!
no equal.
No sleeping!
Is this my end?
Flame Grenade! Rising Blade! Blade Slur! Furious Blast! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Take this! Infuriate! Rising Blade! Blade Slur! Tornado Blade! Defensive Aura activated! Your turn! Don't worry about me! Flame Grenade! Rising Blade! Assault Hammer! Blade Slur! Furious Blast! Felt that! Get in close! Infuriate! Power Dive! Magnum Kick! Rising Blade! Tornado Blade! Brute Screaming! Flame Grenade! They're tough. Let's buff up and get tougher. Attack it, Raider. Keep it going.
Can't move.
Leave it to me. I'm doing it on my own. All right then. Basic stance. Tornado Blade. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Flame Grenade. Infuriate.
I hate sleep. Don't.
Thank you. No sleeping. Infuriate.
Let's weaken them first.
Furious Blast. Rising Blade.
Triple. Now's your chance.
Tornado Blade. Free Hands. Slash. Power Dive. Primer. Flame.
On my
Use an
own?
aura.
All right
Hold
then.
on just a little longer. Baby, this is hot. Hey, no sleeping. Start with rain. Furious Blast. Follow my lead. Blade Slur. Rising Blade. Tornado Blade. Magnum Kick. Infuriate. Assault Hammer. Infuriate. Attack at range. Keep it going. Leave it to me. Blade Slur. Think you can restrain me? They're tough. Sorry. Heal me up. Rising Blade. Attack at range. Furious Keep Blast. It going. Infuriate. Tornado Blade. Rising Blade. Flame Grenade. Blade Power Dive. You cut it into the red. Block this. Topple them. Payload. Fire away. Rising Blade. Furious Blast. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Magnum, follow up with melee attacks. Enhance, infuriate. Blade blur. I'm doing good. Your turn to land again. Furious blast. They felt that. Get in closer. Nail it. Block this. Topple them. Fire away. Rising blade. Look at that. Magnum, follow up with melee attacks. Attack at range. Keep it going. Think you can restrain me? Move. Rising blade. Blade defensive stance. They're tough. Let's buff up and get tougher. Tornado blade. Yeah, it's on now. They felt that. Get furious blast. Flame grenade. Infuriate. Magnum X. Rising blade. Enhance stab. Assault hammer. Blade color. Fire away. Heat lead. Attack at range. Keep it going. Ah! Tornado blade. Rising blade. Blade. It felt that. Infuriated. Nail. Furious blast. Flame grenade. I'm doing good. Your turn to land ahead. Rising blade. Blade blur. They're tough. Sorry. Back on your feet.
I think. Provide cover fire. Explode
buff
the
now
mighty
and then
blow.
can't hurt.
Come into the fray.
Block this. Topple them. Fire away.
Tarpon Rondo.
Furious blast.
My marksmanship also comes so easy.
Blade blur. Flame grenade.
Tarpon blade. Subterfuge.
Rising blade. Let's buff up and get tougher. Infuriate. Infuriate. I'm doing good. Take your turn to land it.
Tarpon blade.
You don't have to heal me. I like close calls. Rising blade.
Mighty blow. Come into the fray.
Defensive stance. Get in closer. Nail. Block this. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Flame grenade. Magnum hit. Block this.
Subterfuge.
Assault hammer. Blade blur. Sorry, me first. Attack at range. Keep it going. Rising blade.
Nereus trap. Cleave them through.
Block this. Flame grenade. They're done. Let's buff up. Furious blast.
Subterfuge.
Magnum X. Infuriate.
Nereus trap.
Rising blade. Blade blur.
Tarpon Rondo.
Defensive step. Aura action. Your turn.
Tarpon blade.
They felt that. Get in close. Block this.
Is this my end?
Assault hammer. Rising blade. Infuriate. Furious blast. You cut in and do the rest. Flame grenade. Magnum power dive. Attack at range. Keep it going. Blade blur. Rising blade. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Get back on your feet. I'm bracing you.
I shall provide cover fire. Exploit the opening.
Tornado blade!
Arcall Rondo!
Rising blade!
Equilibrium! Trying to block my skate.
Turn the land ahead.
Myopic screen!
Block this!
Beam throw!
Topple them! Fire away! Heat lead!
I shall the mighty
Infuriate!
blow! Come into the fray!
Block this!
Arcall blade!
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Ah!
Arcall Rondo! Subterfuge!
Overdrive!
I require
Defensive stance! Tornado blade! Right? Think you can restrain me? Infuriate! I'm doing good! Your turn to land ahead. Take this!
Arcall Rondo! Myopic screen!
Block this!
Narius trap!
Block
Lead them
this!
through!
No flame grenade!
It must recover! Subterfuge!
Infuriate!
Narius trap! Lead them through!
Block this! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Blade! Arcall run them through! Now take it!
Furious blast! Attack at range! Keep it going!
And I refuse.
Rising blade! Blade spur! The top! Heal me up! Me first! Infuriate! Power dive! I'm doing good! Your turn to land ahead. Tornado blade! Ah! Attack at range. Keep it going. Rising blade! Furious blast! Get in close. Hit. Block this! Topple them! Fire away! Flame grenade! Infuriate! Magnum rising blade! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack. Attack at range. Tornado blade! Blade splur! Easy peasy.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The Custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Clue must rise above our past if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
Among the acolytes, there were some who disputed your authority. Some even called you heretic. Now I see the truth. I see that you have always had Clue's best interests at heart.
The same can be said of all Clurians, Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right?
Yes.
Now, we've wrapped up our business in Coldrose, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet, cosmo-archaeologically speaking. It's odd. The way Mira keeps presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon. Oh, you're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here. Hey, why don't you become my assistant? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Lady Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of their own to deal with right now.